係 OK， 我哋而家又講到咧2024年屬雞嘅朋友啦。
Now we're gonna go into those born in the year of the rooster.
OK， 屬雞嘅朋友今年呢個運程咧都幾靚嘅。
Starting off, it's not bad, your fortune this year.
係啦，事關佢吉星都有幾多㗎，有月德啊、地解啊、唐符啊、咸池啊、桃花咁樣出嚟。聽到桃花即係知道咩事啦，係咪？
So there's a few good stars for you this year.
OK， 咁其實屬雞嘅朋友今年嘅運程咧幾好㗎。點解咧？事關龍同雞係相合嘅。
The reason why those born in the year the rooster this year is pretty good is because the rooster is like in relation to the dragon, and this year is the year of the dragon.
係啦，咁咧基本上咧滿門都係喜慶，即係意思話跟住嚟緊呢一年咧，有喜慶事係特別多嘅。
So following this year in 2024, there's going to be a lot of like celebrations.
雖然咧裏邊咧有一個死符星同埋一個小號星啦，咁嗰啲就其實咧，如果貴人多嘅話，就絕對可以我哋叫冚得過嘅。
So although there's 2 negative stars, but if you have a lot of like people in your life this year that helps you out, it can like cover up those bad stars.
OK， 咁我哋首先講健康先。OK， 咁龍同雞係合啦，咁咧健康方面咧，其實咧就唔會話咁大問題嘅。
So in terms of health this year, that's not really a big problem for those born in the year of the rooster.
係啦，咁咧就主要個身體就要留意多啲啦，即係工作上面咧就可能會疲勞少少啦，咁咧就做多啲運動啦，就唔好食大量嘅海鮮。
So this year, you may find yourself working a little bit more tired. You know, so if you can keep up a healthy lifestyle, exercise, and avoid a lot of seafood. 係啦，試緊食大量嘅海鮮成咧，即係魚生成嗰啲嘢咧，咁咧好容易令到你個肝啊或者嗰啲腸胃出現問題，咁咧可能你負荷得緊要一滯，都令到你個身體會有啲毛病產生嘅。 Because this year you may overwork yourself a lot and be very exhausted. If you eat a lot of seafood, it actually doesn't sit well in your stomach and your intestines, and it can actually cause little problems for you. So just like be very moderate amount.
嗱，點解咧？事關咧我哋嘅有個死符星入咗個命宮啦 ，OK， 咁咧就會比較爭啲嘅。咁就今年咧我就唔建議屬雞嘅朋友啦去探病啊問喪嘅嘢啦。
So this year, there is a death star basically within the element, not your death, but like one that can lead to possibilities of such. So if you can this year, anything with like funeral processions or any banquet celebrating someone's life, if you can avoid it, you can avoid it. Obviously, you can still give a condolence gift, but avoid going. 嗱，
尤其是咧今年個命宮裏邊啦，就最好就係唔好見到任何嘅屍體嘅嘢，即係譬如真係咁唔好彩要去殯儀館 ，OK， 咁咧大殮嗰時你就唔好睇啦，即係呢樣嘢就要避忌嘅。點解咧？首先今年你個命宮裏面出現一個死符星咧，根本就係絕對係不適宜見到任何屍體嘅嘢嘅。咁又有人問我師傅，喂，我做十字車嘅喎，或者我做消防咁點算啊？嗱，工作就唔計數。
So if you can, this is weird for me to say, but if you can avoid seeing any dead bodies, carcasses, avoid doing so, because again, this Death Star element is not good. So if you keep promoting so forth, seeing these things, it may not end up well. But if you're like, what if I'm a firefighter or I'm like, I walk in a hospital, I see a coroner, I see these all the time. It's more of like people not within your job. So like if you have somebody who passed away and the funeral procession and you bid your farewells and if you can avoid looking at the body, avoid doing so.
嗱，頭先我講係做運動，唔係去做劇烈嘅危險運動。嗱，今年咧我就絕對唔贊成㗎，去啲笨豬跳啊、跳降傘啊、危險嘅嘢就千祈唔好去啦。
So this year, 2024, we highly advise not doing extreme sports. Obviously, exercise, like, do a little bit of gym, do a little bit of yoga, whatever, but not like bungee jumping or like, like crazy things because you can harm yourself this year, more prone to it.
OK 嗱，咁如果真係咁唔好彩要去完喪禮嘅話咧，咁咧我建議你咧就咩咧，就揾三葉沖涼。咁咩三葉咧？ OK， 其實係我哋法門裏面常用嘅嘢嚟嘅，就係碌柚葉、黃皮葉同埋柏葉。 OK， 呢3樣嘢你沖涼，咁咧就可以將啲唔好嘅氣場啊成就沖走去。咁跟住咧就再沖個花涼。OK， 花涼咧其實咧喺我個頻道裏邊都有講㗎啦。咁你哋可以睇翻我個頻道就知㗎啦。
If you do have to go to a funeral, we recommend you to take a bath with 3 flowers. It's pine flower and 2 other things that I don't like. Pine leaf, sorry, and 2 other leaves that I don't know how to explain. They probably show a picture here, right? So you can do that. And then afterwards, the next day, you're going to take a flower bath, which we also have another video of in our channel that you can watch and you can look at. But this is if you have to sew for it and go to a funeral that you can't avoid going to.
OK， 咁喺工作方面啦。咁工作方面咧，你就有個貴人喺度睇住你啦。咁咧，你做嘢啊，成咧會得到老闆或者你嘅上司嘅賞識啦。咁加埋你本身同太歲亦都係個叫相合啦。咁變相你今年不論喺工作上啦、人際上啦，都會一個好好嘅發展。
So this year, for those born in the year of the rooster, you will notice that like you get more praises by your superior, your boss, more than before, and things will go very smoothly for you. And whether it's people around helping you or being acknowledged and recognized, your career-wise will go pretty well.
係啦，咁你好大機會咧會轉一份新嘅工啦，亦都有機會令到你話再繼續上一層樓更升級啦。咁變相你嘅人工亦都係會加多咗㗎啦。
So because things are going to be going very smoothly for you, you may change a job, you know, on your career outlook with a better pay or like a better situation, and you'll realize with that your wealth also will increase.
OK， 嗱喺財運方面咧，就有一粒小號星就入咗你微宮咯喎。OK， 咁嗰粒星咧係代表咩咧？代表有啲小嘅破財啦，好似阿女咁樣。如果你破財嘅話，你會點做啊？
Go to Hermes, buy him something.
冇錯啦，咁咧寧願走去買翻啲自己中意嘅嘢。破咗佢先，點解咧？如果你唔去買自己中意嘅嘢，或者唔想去買一樣嘢，咁變相嗰個破財嗰個機會又會大咗咯喎。咁所以最好就係話咩咧？呢一年你揾到錢嘅 ，OK， 你就走去買嘢，買俾自己心儀嘅嘢，或者中意嘅嘢，或者買俾你自己另外一半心儀嘅嘢。我覺得呢樣嘢係絕對令到你嘅破財嗰個率咧會降到最低嘅。
So basically, in terms of wealth this year, there is one unlucky star for those born in the year of the rooster. What it basically does is makes you lose money. And one way to lessen that damage is, you know, go to a shop you like I just said before, buy something for someone you love. Usually you can buy it for yourself, but sometimes it may not work. So if you buy something you really like, you know, spend a little bit more extra money for your parents, your spouse, your lover, your partner, whosoever, your children, whatsoever, right? Give it to them, you know, so that you can lessen this damage of this star that it could do to you.
OK， 咁喺感情方面啦 ，OK， 其實咧今年咧都係算一個桃花星入裏邊嘅，所以咧喺感情方面你就會同你嘅另外一半啦，就會感情方面就會更加提升到一個精華上升嘅。
So in terms of relationships this wise, if you have a partner, you and your partner this year, your relationship will be better than before. It will like level up essentially.
OK， 但係已婚人士就小心啲啦。OK， 點解？你好容易會跌咗一個我哋叫做感情裏邊嘅三角位，咁咧變咗你就好容易令到你自己個家庭會破裂㗎。
But if you are married, you have to be very mindful because you may fall into a triangle, and it can lead to your marriage to be ending in divorce. 係啦，
所以已婚嘅人士一定要小心啦。OK， 咁單身人士係點啊？哇，今年就真係 very good 啦。點解咧？咩用 very good 形容咧？事關單身人士今年個不論喺個嘅感情裏邊咧，桃花就已經係入晒宮㗎啦。咁如果你咁好識到異性嘅話，你就千祈唔好甩手啦。OK， 就攬住佢哋錫啦。
So if you are single this year, born in the year of the rooster, this is the year you most likely will find like quote unquote the end game. So go for it if you do.
係啦，所以我都希望今年單身嘅人士咧識到另外一半啦。譬如拍緊拖嘅朋友咧，我希望佢咧拉埋天窗啊咁樣。OK， 咁屬雞嘅朋友全年嘅運程啦。OK， 咁喺正月即係我哋叫農曆嘅正月啦。OK， 咁咧運程都係一般普普通通嘅啫。
So start of the new year, your luck is just going to be like, all right, it's not like that
好啦，
or that bad.
咁喺2月同3月咧就有少少嘅病出現啦。
Come February, March, you're gonna have a little bit of ailments, a little bit of sicknesses.
係啦，咁咧亦都有機會喺嗰個時間咧，亦都有機會令到你有少嘅破財啦。
And because of that, during that time period, can make you lose a little bit of money.
亦不過嗰時亦都有貴人出現 ，OK， 咁個貴人可能咩咧？就或者帶你去買個袋啊，或者帶你去買嘢咁樣，就令到你嗰個破財星咧就降到最低啦。
But at also within those months, you might have someone who like we call like the looking out star, like someone's looking out for you type of thing. They might come and bring you, and help you out and like take you somewhere and make you spend some money. But then that lessens the initial burden of how much money you would lose.
OK， 咁喺4月咧就其實有喜慶事出現咗嘅，咁咧就變咗咧喺出咗喜慶嘅話咧就可以逢凶化吉啦。
So April should be something good coming along, some sort of celebration or something, and that should cancel out some of the bad stuff.
係啦，咁喺5月、6月、7月咧，都係運勢都係平穩。
May to July, things are just again normal, so.
OK， 咁喺8月同9月咧就有機會啫，未必一定㗎嚇，就有機會有喪事啦。咁咧，亦都有機會令到自己有機會有病出現，不過就係好細嘅毛病嚟嘅啫。
Come August, September, there's a chance that someone may pass away around you, and possibly sickness also. But it's a chance.
總之你開心面對咧，就可以解決問題嘅。
Yeah, as long as you optimistically look at it, it will help you a lot better.
時間跟住10月、11月同12月咧，就嗰個困難性全部冚唪唥過晒㗎啦。咁每一樣嘢咧都轉入佳境，不論財運啊、人際啊、工作咧，都會一路咁轉得好好嘅。
So comes October, November, December, things will pretty much take a change. It will just go up, and like become really good for you.
係啦，咁基本上2024年屬雞嘅朋友咧，成年嘅運程咧都係叫做上好嘅。
So overall, general fortune for those born in the year of the rooster is actually pretty good.
OK， 咁我哋而家就講到2024年屬狗嘅朋友咯。
Now we're gonna talk about those born in the year of the dog.
OK， 嗱，屬狗嘅朋友咧，今年咧就同太歲就相沖嘅。
So if you're born in the year of dog this year, you're going against the year.
所以咧，凡事咧都要小心啲。
So you have to be extra cautious with everything you do this year.
事關狗同埋龍咧，基本上係直接衝突㗎啦。
Because dog and dragon are like complete like clashes.
咁而且今年咧，吉星係一粒都冇嘅。
And unfortunately, you don't have a single good star.
係啦，咁啊，即係全部係黑，即係空星嚟嘅啫。
So all you got are negative stars.
係啦，所以咧，我建議你咧，今年咧踏入2月4號之後咧，就去寺廟啊，或者去啲太歲廟啊，作個太歲福啊，做一個保平安嘅嘢啦。
Come turn of the new year, February 4th, we recommend you to go to a temple and, pray and ask for blessings just to like protect you because you don't have a single good star with you this year.
係啦，咁亦都係打一個三合啦。OK， 三合係咩咧？老虎啦、馬啦，同埋狗加個八卦。
So we're gonna start off the video telling you this year we highly recommend you because you have nothing good for you this year in terms of like in your alignment, right? Wear the jade chain necklace, which starts with the tiger, the horse, and then the dog, and then at the end you add the 8 jade.
OK， 咁喺健康方面啦，雖然你用太歲沖啫，但係就未話去到咁恐怖嘅。不過最慘就係吉星都冇，咁咧就麻煩啲啦。
So in terms of health this year, although you're going against the dragon, and it's not like it's detrimental to you, but what did make it bad for you this year is that you don't have a single good luck star in it for you.
係啦，事關相沖咧，沖嘅意思即係話直接啊嘛。咁如果佢有起就可以，其實每一個問題都可以將佢降到最低嘅。
So because you're going against, the only way to make things a little bit better is to like have like some sort of like positive celebration.
係啦，咁喺頭先講身體方面啦，就今年咧就好容易有病啦，喐下就會唔舒服啦，又甚至會有血光啊，手同腳眼都有機會俾利器刺傷啦。
So easily get injured this year, especially by sharp object, cause bleeding, etc. So, you will easily get hurt this year.
OK， 咁即係小心啦。OK， 咁咧可以的話，最好就喺2月4號之後就去捐血。
So if you can, we also recommend after February 4th on the turn of the new year, go donate some blood.
係啦，咁喺工作方面咧，頭先我先講大家叫做衝啦，衝嘅意思即係其實就唔係一定壞事嚟嘅。就譬如喺工作方面咧，你有機會可能調咗你去外地出差啊，或者去一個冇雷公咁遠嘅地方做嘢啦，咁其實都唔係壞事嚟㗎。
So this year for you, there's going to be a lot of changes, possibly for your career. There's going to be some hardships, but overall, it's not like a bad thing, especially if you're being sent somewhere or being told to go elsewhere. It's actually not a bad thing for you, so you just got to be extra cautious of what you do.
雖然沖太歲咧就唔適宜咁多喐動嘅嘢，但係咧你本身你今年你隻我隻狗啦 ，OK， 亦都未去到話咁危險嘅地方，咁所以咧其實如果你真係公司或者某一個機構或者調咗你去某一個地方做嘢嘅話咧，總之你要打醒12分精神去做嘢，咁咧就未必會出現到好大嘅問題出現啦。
So basically, you want to be very cautious of everything you're doing this year career-wise, whether you're being sent somewhere, wherever you have to go. You can go. It's not like it's gonna be detrimental to you, but it's just that like because this year you don't have a single good thing going for you, you only have bad things going for you. You want to be just living like very cautiously.
OK 但係你如果俾你出差啊成嗰時咧OK 你咧記得呢啲行李嘅成咧或者自己就買咗保險先 OK 就以防萬一。
So if you do end up having to travel for extraneous circumstances that you cannot avoid, just make sure to buy like travel insurance for your luggage, for yourself, or etc. stuff like that. Because there is there's a lot of bad things that could happen instead.
係啦，事關喺財運方面咧，你今年咧唔係咁適宜去賭博同埋投資一樣大啲嘅財政嘅嘢。
In terms of finance and wealth this year, it's highly discouraged for you to invest in anything this year. It's just a lot of risk and not a lot of repay. So if you can just avoid doing such things.
點解咧？事關咧，你喺個命宮裏面出現一個我叫欄杆 ，OK？ 咁喺即係喺好古代以前咧，就意思就係話欄杆同埋差就代表錢財，欄杆就代表入獄 ，OK？ 咁喺你出現嗰個命宮裏邊咧，就亦都有機會令到你有牢獄嘅之災 ，OK？ 所以的話，你盡量可以的話就破咗佢先。
So you have again bad stars all around, and what it can lead to is one of the stars basically translation is like jail. So you can get in trouble with the law. So just like be very mindful with everything that you're doing.
係啦，咁你事關你喺命宮裏邊亦都有一個我哋叫做破大財嘅星啦 ，OK， 所以你喺最好就係一過咗2月4號，你捐咗血同埋去作咗個太歲之後，你可以的話你盡自己睇下點樣將個官非降到最低。你走唔甩㗎啦 ，OK， 一定走唔甩㗎啦，即係成年裏邊一定會出現嘅，所以你可以的話，你將個官非最低。咁例如咁講叉牛肉乾啦。又例如點樣去做啲將錢降到最低嘅嘢啦，又甚至之後你抽咗牛肉乾之後，你又去捐下錢啦，做下啲善事啦，咁亦都可以希望將嗰個唔好嘅星將佢降到最低。
So I mentioned the star like basically going to jail, right? So it's like getting in trouble with the law. So what you want to do is on the turn of the new year, not only do you want to go donate blood, you want to go to the temple and like ask like for blessings because you are going against the year of the dragon. But also one thing we want to recommend is no matter what, you're not going to escape the trouble from the law. So you have to take it, like what we mentioned before. So what you can do is an example of getting in trouble with the law is getting a parking ticket, not paying a meter, parking at a hydrant, or like alternates. Oh, well, if you're in New York, right? Or New York, alternate side parking, like you get a ticket for that. That can also be the like getting in trouble with authority type of translation. So that can help lessen the overall intensity of what like that jail star can bring you. And also after that happens, we highly recommend, donating some money to like charities or organizations you support just to like, lessen that like big financial loss that could technically happen, but by doing all these things, it should lessen that.
OK， 如果可以的話咧，喺一年裏邊咧，成個年裏邊咧，你冇辦法㗎啦。OK， 咁你捱2至3張 ticket 啦，捱2、3張，你一年裏邊 OK， 即係你年頭食一張，年中食一張，明唔明我意思
？So if you're gonna, go for the lesser end, getting the tickets, you wanna like get like 3 a year, maybe in the beginning of the year, come not January, on the Chinese calendar, right? The first month of the Chinese calendar, come that around February, you get a ticket, and then like maybe like around like July or like June, you get another ticket, and then like like September, like October, you get another one to like lessen that burden, just spread it out.
OK， 咁今年咧財運方面嘅投資咧就要盡量降低啦，唔好去大動嘅投資方式，如果唔係就好危險。OK， 咁喺感情方面咧，其實咧面對太歲直衝咧，其實咧我先講緊未必一定係壞事。點解咧？譬如已婚嘅朋友或者結婚朋友咧，未有小朋友嘅朋友咧，咁今年就好大機會咧會有添喜啊成嘅意思啦。
So this year for relationship wise, there's not a lot of bad things. Instead, if you are married or with a partner and you are trying for children, this year may be the year for you.
係啦，咁單身嘅朋友咧，你今年咧有好大機會咧喺外地或者喺異地識到另外嘅一半嗱，不論你係出差又好，旅遊都好，你都係好大機會識到異地嘅情緣出現嘅。
So if you are currently single this year, if you travel, whether for work or for vacation or whatever purposes, you may meet your person, like the person you want to spend the rest of your life with. So it's a good outlook in terms of that. 係啦，咁你話成年裏邊咧屬狗嘅朋友係咪咁差咧？又唔係話去到咁差嘅，事關衝啫，衝就未必話一定咁差嘅。OK， 咁成年全年裏邊嘅大約運程啦。OK， 咁由正月嘅1月同2月咧都係好普普通通嘅啫。So, if you're gonna ask for those born in the year of the dog, is it really that bad? It's really not. Like you're going against the year of the dragon, which you're just going against it. It's not like it's not like a fight or anything like that. And although there are bad stars, everything else for you, other than like like getting into authority, going to jail, whatever that stuff that I just mentioned before, things aren't as bad. So when start of the new year, turn of the new year, it's just gonna be very like so going into the new year.
Yeah. OK， 咁喺3月咧，咁要提防啦。點解咧？提防咩咧？就提防一個炮尾，即係我哋意思話轉頭兜篤將軍咁嚼你。OK， 咁所以咧，你做咩之前咧，你就諗一諗先，唔好咁多口舌之爭嘅嘢，亦都唔好同人哋衝突嘅嘢。
So come March, you want to be very mindful of things that come out of your mouth because March is a month where there's an element where basically it's going to bite you in the butt. So you just want to be very careful of everything you're doing, everything you're thinking, everything you're saying, starting like March of.
係啦，咁喺4同5月之間咧，你就每一樣嘢就開始有啲轉機嘅。咁你亦都見到一個好似好好嘅現象出現咗，不過唔好太過開心。點解咧？事關好大機會就會令到喺6月開始就出現咗問題，所以你一定要每一樣嘢睇清楚，穩陣啲、安全啲去做。
So come April, May on the Chinese calendar, it may look like things are looking up, looking well, and that like things are going smoothly, but don't be so quick to jump the gun and like go for it because it's almost like a facade where things may look like it's going smoothly, but come June, you will see, as we're going to say, it's not as smooth as you think it could be.
OK， 咁嗱頭先我先點解喺年頭抄一張，喺年中抄一張咧？事關你喺6、7、8月咧就開始有啲麻煩嘢出現咗啦，又有機會出現咗官非或者係唔好嘅嘢出現，所以點解頭先我先講你喺年頭抄一張，你喺年中再抄一張，就係話防止有官非官司提大佢，所以你去破咗佢先。
So why we say be very cautious, because June, July, August on the Chinese calendar, those are the months where you're easily going to get in trouble with the most, easily get in trouble with authorities the most. So what you want to do is, as we recommended before, in the beginning of the turn of the new year in February, get a ticket, and then like come like June, July, get another ticket, so that like you can lessen the trouble with authority to just like these tickets and not like an actual like caseload.
點解咧？事關你命宮裏面嗰個權嗰個國印星咧，就係代表你有權力，但係唔係代表你可以話到。事關你喺裏邊其中有幾個麻煩嘅星堆埋一堆，所以咧點解我要咁做就係話將你出現嘅官非降低咁解啦。
Yeah, so basically we want you to just lessen the chances of you getting in trouble with the authorities. So by doing so, the only way is to get these tickets, because if not, then the next thing, it's not going to be just a ticket.
係啦，咁到9月、10月、11月、12月咧，每一樣嘅衰嘅嘢啊，成日開始一路咁減退嘅啦。咁咧個運勢咧就之後一路開始咁起翻嘅，咁見嘅嘢亦都係順翻嘅。咁每一樣嘢就係話到年尾你個運程就開始一路咁，我哋叫起翻晒啦。
So come the new year, from September on, things should take a turn and look a little bit better than before. So if you can do what we recommended the previous months, get the tickets, avoid, certain situations and avoid doing certain things, by September, it should become a positive outlook. 好啦，我哋而家講到最後2024年屬豬嘅朋友啦。So now we're up to the last one, the year of the pig.
OK， 屬豬嘅朋友今年咧，其實亦都係恭喜你嘅喎。點解咧？你有好多嘅吉星照住啦。
So if you're born in the year of the pig, this year is actually a really good year for you, because you have a lot of good stars in your charts.
係啦，咁所以咧今年咧你個紅鸞星啊、結婚即係成啊都好好啦。
So if you're seeking to get married this year, it's pretty good.
OK， 咁喺健康方面啦，咁吉星雲集啦，咁仲要或者係人逢喜事啊、精神爽，咁每一樣嘢咧都會跟住你個運勢而改變嘅。
So in terms of health this year, if like we said, there's good things that are going to happen. So if there's good things that's going to happen, it should be good too.
係啦，所以咧喺健康方面咧，個人咧個身體就會好好嘅就係你只要多啲運動就 OK 啦。
Yeah. So this year, in terms of health-wise, everything will be good. Just be mindful, just still exercise a little bit here and there.
係啦，咁喺應酬方面咧，就盡量飲食啊，就要節制下啦。
So you want to be very careful with what you're eating, and you want to be healthier this year also.
係啦，事關你本身有一個咧我哋叫做影響人嘅身體嘅星啦出現嘅 ，OK， 咁突然間係暴爆嘅 ，OK， 咁咧就會影響到你人個即係譬如講，如果暴飲暴食嘅話，會啲心臟啊、血管就有機會出事啦。
So the one bad star you have in your chart this year causes you to overeat and just overdose on whatever you want to consume, and it can cause like health ailments. So just be very, very mindful.
係啦，所以今年咧你要小心嘅身體嘅咩咧，就係話咳嗽啦，唔好暴飲暴食啦，咁就應該問題唔大噶啦。
So this year you want to be careful with what you're consuming, if you're coughing and stuff like that. And other than that, things shouldn't be that bad.
係啦，咁喺工作方面咧，你今年有貴人幫你啦，有好多嘢都可以解決到嘅。
So in terms of career-wise this year, you have a lot of things going smoothly for you.
係啦，喺工作上啊，有人賞識你啊，亦都有人會出嚟幫你，咁變相對你不論工作上啊、生意上啊，都會有一個好好嘅空間發展。
So because you have a lot of people in your star this year, you will realize like whether it's for work or whether it's things you're doing, things will go very smoothly, and there's always somebody like helping you.
係啦，所以咧喺工作方面咧，你就可以今年如果你上司或者你自己係做老闆嘅，你可以掌握到喺自己手上可以發展到或者係可以運用到嘅嘢，你就盡量去發揮佢，同埋盡量去運用佢。
So if you know there's specific like skill or like something you're really good at doing in terms of your career wise, this year is the year you really want to manifest that because it's going to go a long way for you.
係啦，事關喺今年嘅財運咧，好明顯出現咗就話錢係會嚟揾你。
So for wealth this year, it will instead of you going to find it, it will come to find you.
係啦，事關錢係會自動上你屋上你門嘅，咁變相對你不論工作上啦。投資方面啦，又甚至最後你想搞嘅工業啊，或者係行業，都會一個好好嘅潛力而發展嘅。
So this year for you, things will go very well for you, whether it be you trying to start something or you joining something or you're part of something, it'll be very good for you.
不過你要記住一句説話，見好就要收啦。
Yeah, but one thing is once you've had enough, you should stop because if you keep taking, you're going to lose it all.
點為之見好咧？就係話 OK， 你嘅投資，你認為自己去到某一點，你就應該要收一收先，即係唔好盲目咁去投資，或者唔好盲目咁去開拓你嘅生意事業。
Like for example, if you're investing and you see a good result, you should then peel back instead of like investing further because if you keep pushing opportunities, you're going to lose it instead.
係啦，好喺感情方面咧，紫微入宮啦，咁代表咩咧？就代表今年你個紅鸞星動大咗，咁你即係意思話，如果你係一個未婚人士或者一個單身人士或者未有另外一半嘅異性人士，今年係特別容易令到你會識到另外一個你嘅另外一個異性朋友，或者係自己相愛嘅朋友。
If you're single this year you might find somebody you feel like compatible with.
係啦，咁但係結咗婚嘅朋友就要小心啲啦。點解咧？今年你個即係我哋個嗰個紅鸞星太大啦，咁咧就好容易出咗啲唔應該出現嘅異性出現嘅，所以咧已婚朋友就應該小心啲啦。應該點樣去愛你嘅另外一半，或者點樣對你另外一半嘅 partner。
So if you are married this year, because there's a lot of like people, a lot of like fluctuation of people, there's going to be a lot of temptation around. So just be very, very mindful that like you've committed your life with your partner and you should stay committed and just, be very mindful of your actions and your words.
係啦，不論喺工作上啊，或者喺任何情況之下，或者做生意之下，你都好容易會識到另外一邊嘅異性，咁你就會跌入咗一個我哋唔想見嘅局面裏邊，就係呢樣嘢要切記啦。OK， 咁屬豬嘅朋友基本上成年嘅運程咧好嘅 ，OK， 不論喺財政啊、身體啊成都好嘅，姻緣上亦都係好嘅。咁OK， 咁成年嘅運程就係話1月同2月啦，咁咧基本上喺個命宮裏面出現嘅嘢咧，就係話你會特別喜慶多咗啦，應酬多咗啦，就異性人緣多咗啦。咁凡事都要小心啦。
So, in terms of overall the year, it's pretty good. The only thing is, again, like there's going to be a lot of people in your life. So, because of it will cause a lot of interaction. So, you just got to be very mindful of the interactions that you're having.
OK， 咁喺3月4月咧，你就要留意少少啦。點解咧？嗰個時間你喺年頭你特別運數好啊，咁你3、4月咧就出現咗有啲麻煩嘢啦，即係好似有人突然間暴躁啊，或者突然間有啲唔好嘅嘢出現啊，或者有啲人想你啊成嘅嘢出現嘅，所以咧你3、4月就要留意小心啦。
So, like I mentioned before, right, the turn of the new year is going to be good for you because you have a lot of like positive things, a lot of people interactions, stuff like that, chances, stuff like that. But because of that, come March, April of the new year in the Chinese calendar, you will realize that you may be getting angry a lot, frustrated a lot often, and like very temperamental, which can then turn whatever is good that happened to you to not so good.
係啦，喺5同6月咧個不論財運啊、財政啊，就會比你之前嗰幾月咧就更加上一層噶啦。
So come May, June, financially wise, things will become better for you, even better than what it was previous months.
OK， 咁喺7月、8月、9月咧，又要小心咯喎。點解咧？提防受傷啦，又提防你諗嘅嘢太多時咧，會影響你嘅財政運作啦。咁所以咧不論你投資又好咩都好，你都要細心睇一睇先。
So July through September, you want to be extra cautious because there's a lot of chances where things may not go as smoothly as you want it to. So you just have to be extra cautious those 3 months.
OK， 咁喺10月啦，就頭先講啦，你嘅財運升咗，咁你自然就暴飲暴食啦，咁一個身體就會出現咗問題啦。所以喺10月嗰個期間咧，就要知道自己啦。嗱，你揾錢多咗，你應酬多咗，你自然就會疲倦咗，咁你自然就會腸胃就會撐咗啦。
So, because we did mention you have a few months where things will go very smoothly for you, where the money will come like finding you themselves. So you may find yourself eating out more, celebrating more, and because of eating out so much does take a toll on your body. So come October, you want to be very mindful of your own body, your own health.
好啦，咁到11月同12月咧，就基本上屬豬嘅朋友咧，個運程咧一路咁向前行緊嘅，係順嘅，不論工作上啦、感情上啦，都係會更上一層樓。
So towards the end of the year, things will even out to be very smoothly. Things will get even just better and better.
好啦，咁多位朋友，12生肖2024嘅我就講晒啦。OK， 咁都係嗰句啦，睇完我之後應該點做啊？
So thank you for watching our video. We are done with the 12 zodiacs for the year 2024, their fortune and their luck, what's good and what's bad. If you like our videos, continue to comment, like, and subscribe to our channel. 嗱，唔係㗎，就點解我會咁講咧？小班，我哋仲有跟住嚟緊嘅9宮飛星，即係每一年嘅轉數財運，同埋嗱，我唔知道你有冇睇我嘅節目啦，我收到好多朋友嘅回覆都話，佢舊年擺咗嗰個碗之後，財運係高咗好多好多好多。你未擺嘅話，你就要嘗試啦。不過唔會喺呢個節目講，會喺下一個節目講。咁你哋記得留意我嘅節目啦。拜拜，祝各位好運！